going on, man? This is a public area, right?
Yeah.
Or is it? Okay, gotcha. I'm going to set up and see if anybody wants to do some interviews tonight. It's kind of a little thought experiment. Just making sure that's okay with you. As long as it's not private property.
It is private property.
Okay.
But like technically speaking, if you were to set it up like right after the roundabout.
Well, that's what I'll do. Okay.
Yeah. On the other side of the roundabout.
Okay.
No one cares.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? So it is private property, but that's okay because we're going to go to another area right now. Thanks for joining us in the live. Dan Meyer. Dan Meyer, talk about being at the wrong place. Dan Meyer is a personal friend of mine, everybody. And a legend. There you go, guys. Okay, so technically, I guess this is private property. So we're going to move down to public property. We have to get past the roundabout here first. Oh, I see what he's saying. Okay. Welcome, everybody. Let's see where we can go. We're going to go right over here. Thanks for joining us. No, this is Georgetown. I'm in Georgetown, Dan. Yeah. Got off a bit early tonight, so I'm like, you know what? There's no traffic. Parking's easy. Mix it up a little bit. You know, different city, different dynamic. So, yeah. I know. That's coming up. That's coming up. Not yet. Got to find the place where I'm going to set up camp here. It's kind of annoying. That area was perfect, and of course there's a security guard there. I'll just go right over here. That doesn't make. He told me to go over here. There's no people. Why would I do this? It's okay. We'll find the perfect spot, guys. Grab the screen for a Lamar Jackson edit. Why? What's going on, Dan? Is there something I should know about? Is there like a big protest or something? All right, I might just do it right out here. Good. Golly. That's one of me and Dan's sentiments. We go, golly. All right, we're about to post up here. We're going to do some vegan outreach. We're going to ask the public why they're not vegan yet, what the reasons are, tee up the 3 questions, start vetting out some barriers. Let's see, maybe I can get these people while they're waiting on their rides. Trump about to address what? I didn't know that. That's not good. You didn't tell me that. All right. We'll just go like right around here. Yeah, this is pretty good. What's up, buddy? We'll go right here, right in front of Starbucks for now. Then maybe we'll edge closer. Thanks for joining everybody in the chat. This will be nice and hopefully fun. If you're not getting here, all I do is go to different locations. We ask people why they're not vegan yet. We try to vet out the excuses and give them some resources. Tell them they don't have to be in 2025. It's pretty easy to be vegan. See who my first interview will be tonight. We'll be safe on that one. All right, sir. All right, any newcomers in here? All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the chat. chatting will be our MO tonight. Sorry, guys. Time horizon. Okay. Testing. Now I got to make sure I got cards. I do have cards. All right. Can you hear me? Let's see. Can you hear me now? Vegan runner in the house. What's going on? All right, we're in DC tonight. I'm gonna park it over here. I don't like that area. It's just not too much friction. But we'll go right over here. I think this is a solid area. If they want to kick me off, we can let them kick me off. All right, if you're just getting here, we're in the beautiful city of Washington, D.C. We're asking the public why they're not vegan yet. We're vetting out maybe some excuses, some barriers, and making it easy for them to go vegan. What's going on, guys? Anybody want to try YouTube Live? Test your values? All right, good night, guys. All this is testing values. Hi, guys. You want to try YouTube Live? Test your values? All right, have a good night, guys. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so that's all this is stress testing everybody's values. So, I mean, it's really simple. Most people are vegan by design. They're vegan at heart, and they are vegan, like, morally, but when we're tricked into this whole space that, you know, where we believe that we need meat and cheese and milk and eggs to survive, we're going against our own values, and we're being hypocrites. How you doing, guys? What's going on? Try a few questions for YouTube. Test your values out. All right. So that's what we're doing here tonight. Hey, you have no idea what you're talking about, says Steve. Oh, dear. Steve, maybe we need to outreach you too, bud. What's the biggest thing stopping you from going vegan, Steve? You're in the limelight. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values? Anybody? Oh, okay. If you're not vegan, then you're acting against your own morals. There you go. But we're not going to be quiet anymore, guys. We're going to be out here speaking up for those that don't have a voice. We're going to be out here speaking up for the people, the humans as well, because this is about human beings as well, and not oppressing humans, because that's what we do when we're not vegan. Steve says, I like barbecues. That's your biggest barrier, dude? That's terrible. I mean, you can find all kinds of vegan food and you can barbecue it. You can grill, you can saute, you name it, you can do it. And you can find the vegan versions of all of the meats that you like, and you don't have to put the cholesterol. You guys want to try YouTube Live? You good? Up to you, let me know. All right, guys. What's going on, guys? Yeah, and when you're vegan, you're actually not putting, and this is what's in your meat, Steve, heterocyclic amines, TMAO, plaque-promoting cholesterol, copious amounts of saturated fat, IGF-1, growth factors, hormones, cortisol, and if you're any bit of spiritual, you're also putting slavery, suffering, death, and rape into your body or your family member's body if you're not vegan. So, damn, I know that's loaded. But that's, 2025. We're still at a 99% non-vegan rate. It ain't working. It ain't working. So we'll be out here talking to the public, and there'll be more of us coming out. What's going on, guys? How are you? Why aren't you vegan yet? Let's go. How's it going, guys? All right, on. You're vegan? Yes, sir. Let's go. That's right. Tell the world. Tell the world. What's going on, buddy? How are you? You want to try a few questions for YouTube?
Casino the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We're gonna be that dead. To be continued.
Okay. Have a great night. That's why you gotta love the adventure of Washington, D.C. That guy was definitely drunk, and we weren't gonna go any further with that. Apparently, C Note's the greatest, though. Welcome, everybody. You don't have to eat that plant-based burger stuff, Steve. The most normal vegan I've seen in a while. Just holding a big-ass sign, talking to no one about bullshit. Well, my friend, you can go back through my channel, like and subscribe if you like, and see the hundreds of conversations that I've had so far, and see for yourself if there's any legitimacy to our, our message. Because all it is kindness, it's compassion. I mean, you're arguing that, I don't know what to tell you. You got to think about what you're defending. You have to think about what you're defending as a person, as a human. Are you a guardian or are you a bully? What's going on, guys? Vegan 2025, let's go. Okay, I got some alpha dudes coming up here to see if I can ruffle their feathers a little bit. I'm pretty chill. I thought I was. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values out? All right, buddy. Have a good night. How about you guys? Try a few questions? All right. That was a hard no. If you eat raw tomatoes or anything, reflectin, it's not good. It's actually detrimental to your intestines. Steve, that's, that you may have some very legitimate, insight there, but it really has nothing to do with the dynamic of which we're doing right here. This is a bare minimum. We're just trying to get people to give animals their own bodily autonomy. Let them have their own bodily autonomy. Do not vote for direct animal exploitation. Just be vegan. That's the bare minimum that we're asking. That's the bare minimum that we're asking. So if we can get that going, we can just start from ground zero. Then we can work into more peripheral things like your tomatoes, or the tomatoes. Right? Daly says, who wants a burger? It's awesome, bro. All right, wait, we'll have somebody over here talking in a second. Don't worry, I'll clickbait them in. Hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Hi. Really simple sign, simple sign. It's not what this is about. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values? Hi, guys. This is what it's about, though. We are about being out here and now setting up these little accountability hubs. So we want more and more people to come out here just like I'm doing and kind of lever social media to get the word out, educate people, let them know that they need nothing from an animal to survive and thrive. Literally nothing. I'm vegan 12 years. I don't take vitamins or supplements, guys. I eat calories. I eat whole food, plant-based foods. The question is, why am I here? Well, right now we're at in 2025, we're at a 99% non-vegan rate, right? As far as the population. What we've been doing up till now is just not working. It's not working. What's going on, guys? We'll try a few questions for YouTube Live. All right, great night. It's just not working. So we have to put some accountability on people. We have to get them to think a little bit. Most people are good people and they don't realize what they're doing is not aligned with their values. So we're out here to imbue that to people because mainstream media is not doing that. They have the antithesis of a motive. The antithesis of a motive. They want you continually buying that meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. They want you continually thinking it's normal, necessary, and nice. They want you to tell your friends that vegans are crazy. They want you to have these ridiculous arguments because they're laughing while they're collecting all your money via animal husbandry and animal agriculture, which is one of the biggest monetary engines in the world. So if you care about, your fleeting time here on Earth, don't follow orders. Don't follow orders because that's exactly what you're doing when you're not vegan. And it's stripping you of your own freedom. I might have to jump into a different area in a little bit here. See if we can get some more people. Thoughts on socialism has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Basil, so we're not going to go into that. If this was a channel where we were doing socialist activism, maybe that would be the case. But definitely has nothing to do with what we're doing here. Hi guys, how's it going, everybody? You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values? That's all it is, guys. We're just testing values, testing values. Really simple. Try to wave these guys over. If you're just getting here, please like and subscribe to my endeavor. Please like and subscribe so we can keep doing this. We can set up a network to where we can get a bunch of people doing this and change buying dynamics, kind of align people's values with their actions. What's going on, guys? Want to try a few quick questions for YouTube? Test your values? All right. Have a great night, guys. Kind of in a hurry. All it is testing values and aligning actions with morals. That's all this is. Hi, guys. Lamb chop, someone says. That's one thing's for sure. You will never see a non-vegan doing what I'm doing. All right. Okay, so we are on the beautiful streets of Georgetown right now. We were able to get here because we were able to exit our previous endeavor a little earlier. So that's full disclosure. Usually I'm in Annapolis, but now we've got about 17 minutes in here, and we're just going to go for a little while longer. Thank you, Gon, for that amazing sentiment. But one thing's for sure, you'll never see a non-vegan doing what I'm doing here. You'll never see somebody that's a diehard omnivore doing what I'm doing here. Everybody knows deep down in their hearts that it's wrong to not be vegan. They know it. We know that killing is not okay. Killing sentient beings. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values? Have a good night, guys. I'm going to engage everybody. You're saying a non-vegan won't stand on the well can sell some BS. Not when it comes to the diet. Not when it comes to ethos. Not when it comes to legitimate ethos. Anything within the realm of food. What's up?
Pregnant.
You're pregnant?
Yeah.
You don't need. You can be vegan and pregnant.
Well, yeah, you do.
No.
You do.
Fallacious. Come here. Let me get you on YouTube Live.
Hey,
Tell
check
me
out
what you
YouTube
need.
Live.
Tell me what you need on
YouTube Live, and look, check it out. It's your baby boy, young no.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But what's the vitamin and nutrient?
why aren't you vegan yet?
Yes. So
You know why? Because I eat pussy, and that's meat.
It's not.
It's
That's
not-
totally
so-
vegan. That's totally vegan.
Is
You're
it?
not like eating it
Well,
or killing
I might
it.
have to go vegan. You,
Yeah.
you already sold me, brother.
But-
You already sold me. I got two ladies that I gotta
Can you at
take
least
home.
take this? It's my card. It's got
Your card?
resources for
I
you.
fucking love it.
You
Yeah.
can find all
Are
like
you here all the time?
my daughter's vegan. She's been vegan since birth,
I
but
love it.
we've been vegan for
When did
years.
you turn vegan?
12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah, and you don't need
Fuck
anything.
yeah.
You don't need vitamins, supplements. You can do it.
I
and
love it.
The biggest part is we align our actions with our values instead of
Alright.
having the distortion there.
Okay.
And you get all the delicious food. There's
What's
a whole,
your name?
James.
James?
There's a whole.
Turkin.
But
I love it.
This is Vegan Sign Guy. That's my channel. And yeah, there's like 80 people in here. And nice
Nice
guy.
haul.
He stopped by. The first one that actually stopped by tonight.
Gotta
So,
give love to the kid. Vegan.
let's go.
Vegan love.
That's right.
Holla at ya. Hey, look. I appreciate you. Man.
Have a great
Look,
night.
I'm not gonna turn vegan because I love eating fillets. I love eating.
You can find the vegan version. I was telling
Really?
Steve. I
Let
think
me know.
Steve. I was just telling
Hey,
him.
look, then you should have your little grill out right here.
Okay, that's
Be a little bit better.
maybe
You know
next
what I
time.
mean?
That's not a bad idea.
Tell people,
Yeah.
hey, look, have your vegan little meals out here.
Yeah,
Have little taste testers like Costco does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Costco has little taste testers.
I thought about this.
You can sell me if you had it right there.
Yeah,
But right
yeah.
now, look, I'll come back next time.
I'm taking
I'll
notes.
have it.
What's your name?
My name is Noel.
Noel. Nice
Yeah.
to
Hey.
formally meet you. I'm taking
Brother.
notes. Maybe we'll have
Hey,
that
look,
next
hey,
time.
look,
Who knows?
Let me bless you up.
All right. Yeah, hit
Let
me
me
up.
get your YouTube channel up.
Like,
a little bit more.
subscribe.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of late. I got. You know what I mean?
But I appreciate
yo,
the
I love
candor.
that, man.
Absolutely.
So
That's
I'm
why
the
we're
first
here.
person?
Yeah, you're the first person tonight. There'll be more. I mean,
No,
we just go to
no.
different areas in DC,
Oh, yeah.
Annapolis, all over the place.
Fuck yeah.
If you look
Are
at the
there
channel.
vegan condoms?
Yes, you have to vet them out. You got to make sure there's no animal products in there.
Fuck
But the
yeah.
biggest thing is the
So
food.
basically, don't wear it.
The biggest thing, yeah. I did not say that. I did not say that.
I'm sorry. I did.
Um,
You can follow my YouTube channel too.
Okay, you can shout it out if you
No,
want.
no, it's all good.
But
I don't want all that
yeah,
extra.
we just try to get to ground zero.
Hell
Ground
yeah.
zero is just
Respect that.
letting the animals have bodily autonomy.
Yeah.
That's ground zero. We worry about like other stuff, of course, like animal testing and ingredients and whatever. But I mean, letting the animals have bodily autonomy, that should be ground zero.
Oh, yeah.
And if we don't need it for nutrition, why the hell are we doing it? You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
You've been out of the sun all day, haven't you?
I run all the time, so
Look,
yeah.
you're turning into a lobster, my guy. But I love it.
I'll let you go. Thanks for stopping by.
I got two pretty ladies over here, so.
I got you.
might
You gotta
make
go.
a move,
Saturday
but
night.
We're waiting on the Uber. But,
Heard.
If you want to come join us, I'll make sure we're going to a rooftop bar. So
Heard. Maybe I'll pop up
we'll
later.
have
Who
a
knows?
vegan
Who
meal
knows?
for you. But thank you for your time.
Thank
brother.
you, Noel. Have a great
You
night.
too.
Wish you luck.
Bless this guy. He's a good dude. Bless.
You heard it. All right, like and subscribe.
Join too. Look, love it.
You want to try?
It's fine. I am
It's,
vegan.
oh, you're vegan? That's amazing.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah,
all I
I'm
do.
good.
So what about you guys?
Okay, please.
So I just asked 3
You do
questions,
my
right?
phone or no, help me.
Oh, very cool. Are you guys okay being on my YouTube Live?
Yeah, sure.
This is my YouTube Live. My name's James. I'm an animal rights activist. What's your name?
One.
Juan, nice to meet you. So I just asked 3 questions, right?
Go ahead.
The first one is, do you know what veganism is?
Yes, yes, sir.
What do you think it is?
It's to avoid consumption of food or anything that is that comes from animals.
Yes,
etc.
yes. That's definitely integral, but what we like to intercept is that it has a lot more, there's a lot more to do with it than just that,
Than
right?
Food, like avoid anything
Yeah.
that involves animal sufferment.
Exactly. So food might be consequential, but it really is a stance against violence. It's
Okay.
saying I'm not going to vote for anything violent as best as I can. It's not perfection, because you'll never reach
Yeah.
perfection, right? But it's saying, no to these systems that are inherent, these violent systems that are inherent to everything animal agriculture. No matter if it's grass-fed, no matter if it's family-owned, they're all getting their
It's,
throats cut.
Cage-free hens.
Cage-free
and
doesn't matter. We're still saying your body, my choice. If for cage-free hens, you know.
Yeah.
So the second question is: are you personally, like the values that you hold, are you against animal abuse or for animal abuse? And I
No,
know the
against.
answer, and I
No,
know
no,
the
against.
answer.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's gonna say against, and I mean,
Exactly. So that's
Sorry.
that's the crux of this thought experiment. And the third question is seamless. That's the question, because you already are vegan at heart. You already have
Yeah.
a vegan heart. It's just a matter of lining actions with values, because we've all been wounded since birth. We've been told that we got to eat meat. We need it for health. We need cheese. We need something for health in meat, cheese, milk, or eggs.
Yeah.
And we've been told that by people that benefit monetarily from us not knowing the real deal. Like, I've been vegan for 12 years. I don't take vitamins or supplements. My daughter's vegan. Same thing, right?
Okay.
Do you think we need anything nutritionally from an animal?
I actually have no idea because I do not have the data
Yeah.
to stand on any position, right?
Yeah.
My stance on my food consumption
Yeah.
relies mostly on what I like and what I don't
Yeah,
like. But for example, like you saw a moment ago, my sister-in-law, she's been vegan for like 15 years.
12 years.
Oh, same as me? Oh, that's amazing. 12 years. Yeah,
But,
yeah, 12
I mean,
years.
she's a full vegan. She doesn't use leather. Like, she's the most
Amazing.
vegan person I know.
Yeah, yeah.
And
amazing.
my-
And you are
yeah.
too. I guarantee you, both you guys are too. But it's so easy because there's a 99% inertia effect. The 99% inertia, just like when you leave this conversation, it'll be, except for your legendary vegan sister-in-law here, it's all the influence is so strong to the antithesis of the golden rule. Because that's all this is do unto others, ... right?
Yeah.
Because the actions that we exact as human beings are materialized when we go to the cash register and say, here's $1.
Yeah.
This is the change I want to see in the world. And we're voting for animals to get their throats slit, dairy cows to be exploited in very, very sexual ways. And that's what we are voting for and saying yes to, even though we don't believe in it. So I would challenge you, what's your favorite food?
Fuck. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I'm able to curse, right? I'm sorry.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay,
You should have heard that guy that
Yeah.
was just here. Oh my gosh, he was saying all kinds of stuff.
I mean, a good steak.
Okay,
A good
I
burger.
get it.
Yeah,
Listen.
like something with cheese.
Listen, my wife's watching right now, and honey, what did I do before I was vegan? I would go to these steakhouses, and I'd be the guy. Excuse me, garçon or
Extra
waiter. I
bloody.
want the biggest steak you got. I want it extra bloody. You name it. I want the red wine. I want it all.
Okay.
And I'd be that guy, right? So, what I didn't realize is that it was really like essentially a child, because they're about 4 or 5 years old when they're killed, that I was saying, bring me this to eat and I'm going to enjoy it, even though it's literally a child. That's on a chronological basis, they're very young, because if you let them get too old, the meat goes bad. But I can tell you right now that you can find that vegan version of for that steak that you love. And now I know it sounds crazy because you've heard all kinds of bad shit about the plant-based meats, right? Because industry drives a really strong campaign. They have lobbyists from agriculture, lobbyists from pharma, lobbyists from you name it, working with them to make sure the public thinks these things are just like the worst thing in the world. Don't listen to the noise. Now, some of them are not that healthy, but some are. Like, I won't say brands because I'm not here to sell anything, but there's one particular brand that's coming out with a steak soon. I'll just say it begins with a B, and it's going to be a mushroom steak, right? And they have got it textured, seasoned. You can sauce it to taste just like a filet, from what I understand.
Okay.
That's not the only one out there. There's plenty more. The thing is, and you'd back me up on this, if your why is strong enough, you'll just find it. You'll find these vegan versions of. Like, I still eat the meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, but vegan versions of, and I tilt into a whole food plant-based space, right?
Yeah.
So I use the mushrooms, the cauliflower, the tofu. But you can be a junk food vegan and have all the, like Beyond Meat and the Vio Life cheese. You'll never tell the difference between Vio Life cheese and regular cheese. I guarantee you it's almost impossible. But you can find these things.
I mean, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
And I find it admirable when people like you or my sister-in-law are able to have the willpower to maintain this despite what society might tell you about your social circle.
Here's a beautiful thing. I'm sorry to intercept you, and you'll back me up on this. We don't need willpower, right?
Oh yeah, no way.
It's like a pull. It's a pull
Okay,
because
but
once
it becomes part of you.
yeah, exactly.
So it becomes like
part
natural.
of you.
What you were saying about inertia.
Yeah, exactly. Before you guys take off, here's a card for you. And if you would you like or you guys can share it, right? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm running out. So and yeah, you can check it out too. I have
I mean, let's avoid more paper, right?
What's what would be the biggest thing right now stopping both you guys? Taste from going vegan?
Taste and the practicality.
Practicality,
Yeah,
convenience, habit,
because,
culture,
I mean,
all that stuff, right?
Every now and then,
Yeah.
I have a vegan or a vegetarian meal
Yeah.
because I tried. I mean, I don't eat. What?
Because I make you eat it.
Gotcha.
She encourages me too.
Right on. Yeah.
So yeah, like I know that I can't eat steak every meal every day because I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
Like my belly's gonna just like explode.
Yeah.
I just enjoy it every once and then. A piece of chicken as well. So
Yeah.
I have a vegan or vegetarian option.
Yeah.
Like mostly
Right on.
every week.
But taste is a big thing, right? Convenience. Like I'll just leave you with our conversation. I think it's something to steep with because once you realize, and we're all from birth, we're wounded. We don't know. I wasn't vegan until 30. I'm 42 now, right? For 30 years, I just didn't know. I was a good person then, and I'm a good person now. And it's a matter of that inflection point and when it hits, and it's like, okay, because they're essentially giving us orders and telling us to eat meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. There's a huge monetary incentive via animal husbandry, animal agriculture, and we have this beautiful opportunity via social media right now and our beautiful dynamic out here to imbue people with truth that will help them say, I don't think so, to these narratives that try to just enslave us, really,
It's pretty easy nowadays.
Yeah.
Like 12 years ago, it was hard.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
12 years.
It's so easy.
Right?
Yeah.
When I first-
You go to any grocery store, I literally bought
Yeah.
ice cream today for everyone. It's so easy.
Oh
12
my
years
God,
ago,
12
there
years
was
ago
no
was
way.
great.
We had a vegan
I
picnic.
used to
a while
make
ago.
like a bar or something.
Yeah.
I used to make my own ice cream with frozen bananas.
We had to make it, and we
was
called
really
it
hard.
nice cream because we
Yeah.
used the bananas and the ice. Yeah, but now you get so delicious. You have all the brands in the world. I won't take any more of your time for tonight, guys. I just really appreciate you listening and having the bravery to listen. Your name's Juan. What's your name?
Ana Maria.
Anna Maria. Nice to formally meet you. And how about you?
Carolina.
Evelina?
Carolina.
Catalina. Okay, well, very nice to meet you all. My name's James. The channel name is Vegan Sign Guy. Look me up, like, subscribe. We're trying to get this kind of activism proliferating far and wide. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by.
Have a good
All
one.
right, take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Hi, everybody. We're back. We had a beautiful conversation there. This just keeps coming in with these legends. Eat ice cream, don't crush an animal's dream. He is so right with that. Ryan in the house, I got Lewis here in the house, I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right, Louis or Louis. So I'm sorry if I butcher it. But thanks for being here, guys. That's the kind of outreach and activism we'll be doing tonight. Just asking the public why they're not vegan yet. You know, tasking them with a few quick questions, putting them on the spot, and literally just fleshing out their kind of value action dynamic. Because, good people don't know. They don't know because mainstream media hides all the information. Zero says, why don't you just get a job? Oh my God. It's part of the problem, dude. It's another conversation. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? We're trying to tilt buying dynamics here. This is our goal, not to make money or do something that has literally no, hate to say it, but no real purpose. We're trying to do something really good for the people, good for the planet, good for the animals here. I do have a job, and I wouldn't be proud, and I would still be just as proud if I was jobless. Having a job is absolutely nothing to be proud of. Absolutely. Hi, guys. Try a few questions for YouTube, test your values. All right, have a good night, guys. I thought that was a great conversation. Beautiful human beings. Really cool that their sister-in-law is vegan too, so she can help them, if they need some help. There you go, save people, not cows. So that means go vegan, my friend, because you are voting against your own human brothers and sisters when you're not vegan. You are paying somebody, a person, to slit the throat of an animal on an ongoing basis. Therefore, go absolutely nuts in the head. Highest rates of domestic violence among factory farm workers. Do you want to support that? Is that what you're defending? Shame. Oh my God. So if you want to be aligned with your values, eat the cat, go vegan. Go vegan, because you're being a hypocrite if you're anti-violence and you're not vegan. So, this is, you can be vegan and be against all this stuff. But this is a vegan chat. We're having conversations with people. We're not talking about war right now. Thank you. Ryan says you save more water. That's right, by not eating a pound of beef than you do by showering first. It's so true, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. Someone says ordering buffalo wings. Make them vegan. I'm not anti-violence, especially against you. Okay, we're showing our true colors in here. Hurting animals is not fair. Thank you, Haas. Guys, how are you guys that? See, Haas just brings the truth. Think about what you're defending. Think about what you're defending. I can't. You're defending violence. You're defending bullying. You're defending rape. You're defending enslavement. You're being an example of that to your kids, your family, and those around you. This is not hard to see, guys. But, I mean, the lies have been poured on thick by our current industries. So, I mean, a lot of it, you probably have your blinders on nice and tight. But you need to learn that you are absolutely 100% voting for violence, rape, and killing children. These guys are very young. Guys, what's going on, buddy? Anybody want to try? Questions for YouTube? Ladies? All right. What's going on, big guy? You want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values? It's a hard no. That's a hard no. But the thing is, the whole passive standing idly by thing, guys, is done. We're going to come out here. We're going to be talking to people. We're going to be trying to reach their hearts and minds. You'll see more of us popping up everywhere. So maybe you can just, hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test out your values? Up to you. Oh, okay, it's up to you. It's only 3 questions. What's going on, buddy? All right, we'll get some more. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Like and subscribe. My name is James. I'm a vegan sign guy, and I'm out here in the beautiful city of Washington, D.C. on the water, asking people why they're not vegan. Here we go. Hi, guys. You guys want to try some questions? Why aren't you vegan yet? Let's go. Oh dear, Aunt Kit, this is a whole thing. This isn't the first time we've heard this. Here's the bare minimum, Aunt Kit, and I probably just butchered that name. the bare minimum, before we kind of get to that level, we need to stop seeing animals as objects, right? So we need to go to ground zero. Ground zero is boycotting the direct violence and the direct exploitation when we buy meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. So essentially, we want to get to that bare minimum. Just yield the animals their own bodily autonomy. Be vegan. Don't vote for these systems in general, because all peripheral happenings, be it crop deaths, be it your plants have feelings, plants, if you're arguing for plants, they're all non-vegan problems. They all stem and fester out of the main problem, which is seeing animals as objects. So please, guys, no more crop death, how many animals are killed for your diet. It's fallacious, it's inaccurate on the account of the energy conversion ratio of a cow, which is 8-to-1. 8 units of energy in, 1 unit of energy out. There you go, you're killing 8 times more plants, 8 times more crop deaths. Just go vegan, stop. It's disingenuous, it's fallacious, and it's disrespectful to the animals. Yeah, well, plants don't have sentience. I don't know if you know what sentience is. You can look it up, but it's an emerging property of a nervous system in a brain. Plants don't have that, big guy. Hi, guys. You want to try a few quick questions for YouTube? Sure. Okay, cool. If you don't mind, I guess like right here. My name's James. I'm an animal rights activist. What's your name?
Kaya.
Oh, Kaya. I love that name.
Thank you.
So I asked people 3 questions, right? The first one's super easy. What is veganism? Like, what do you think veganism is?
No animal products, no consuming or use of animal products.
Perfect, yeah. So very integral, very a part of it. I like to intercept that a bit and kind of tell people it's not about food. So food becomes a consequential thing, but essentially it's a stance against violence. And it's saying it with our actions, right? Would you say you're for or against animal abuse?
Against.
Right? And I think everybody is going to say against, right? So the next question tees up so simply and so seamlessly, and it is this question. So it's why aren't you vegan yet? Because your heart is vegan. Yeah. You have a vegan kind of moral baseline. But when we vote for systems of violence, which is every single system that has to do with meat or cheese, milk and eggs, we're kind of voting in antithesis to our own values. So do you think we need anything nutritional from an animal?
I do, yes, personally.
Okay. What do you think?
Just like me personally, I'm an athlete, so I know like protein and stuff like that. And
okay.
Just because like I have allergies, like a lot of things that like vegans use to substitute things,
yeah.
It does make it harder for me and stuff like
that. Yeah, there's a lot that they bake into the cake with the mock meats, yeah. Mainly, right? Do you guys all play for the same team, or are you on a sports team? Which sport? I had a feeling. Very cool, very cool. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I respect that a lot. Have you guys seen Game Changers on Netflix? Have you heard of that movie?
No.
Check it out. Actually, before you go, so I can do this early, this is a card that has Game Changers, the resource on there. Okay. Game Changers was made in 2020, and it chronicles a bunch of athletes from bodybuilders to Olympic athletes to boxers to weightlifters, and they're all vegan, right? The world's strongest man at the time was vegan as well. On the kind of stuff with the mock meats, you don't even have to go down that path. You can eat whole food, plant-based, and the animals get their protein from the plants. So we just cut out the animals and eat the plants, right? So what would be the biggest thing stopping you from going vegan?
I'm gonna just be honest. I love meat.
I get you. I'm in the same. I was just telling the last interviewee the same thing about me, but I think it's a tilting of purview, right? Like I used to order the biggest steak on the menu. I'd say, hey, give me that biggest steak on the menu. I want a glass of red wine, and I want to just show out in front of my now wife, who's watching as well. But when I stepped back and I realized what I was doing, I realized that I was voting to take the life of. They're about 5 years old. They're about 4 or 5 year old when they're cold, and I was taking that life of that being that has a time horizon on this beautiful planet, right? Just for the sake of a meal, I'm not going to remember. It's just like a very fluid thing, right? Our eating. We do it, we move on. Let's go. Noel's back. Make it a cameo. Oh, heard. Yes, subscribe for sure, man.
Am I going to be on YouTube though?
You probably are. I'm not going to make a video out of you, but you're on the live. All the lives are.
I'm going to stream though.
Okay. All right. What kind of questions do you have for me?
I personally don't have any questions. Like
okay.
I respect people that are vegan.
Do you think you'll think about this conversation, or maybe think about the things we mentioned? I don't know. What do you think?
I'm gonna think about it. If I could continue to consume meat in a less harmful way, in like a less mass killing way, I would
I think
you
that
know,
comes from
consider
your
that.
heart. That comes from your heart. But the question is, why do it at all? You know, because if your heart wants to see them in better places, why even kill them? Because nutritionally, we don't even need them.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what the inflection point is. And I guarantee you, you can find the vegan versions of steak, meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. They're going to taste just as good, and you don't get the cholesterol, the hormones, the IGF-1, the heterocyclic the TMAO. You get the point. I can go on and on and on of the things that are in meat that are just not good for, especially athletes. But because you're working out a lot, you don't see that materialize right away. You know what I mean? Kaya, it's been a pleasure.
I
Thanks for
appreciate
stopping
this
by.
conversation.
Thanks for having the guts to stop by, because that's what we
course.
need to start a change and stuff like
I
that. So
appreciate you.
you have a
Thank
great
you.
day. Give a hand to Kaya here, everyone. My YouTube is Vegan Sign Guy. So if you search Vegan Sign Guy, it'll pop up. You'll see like Vegan Sign Guy. Yeah, you'll see a guy just like this, but it's a white sign. You know, that's me. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys. Check out the card though, for sure. Everybody like and subscribe, please. Have a great night, guys. Good luck in the games. Take care. Everybody like and subscribe. We're having some beautiful conversations tonight. It's our second solid conversation. We had one with Noel too. He was really cool. That was solid, but it was quick. And he's made a few cameos. He's a little lit tonight. Quick seems like a nice guy. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm gonna do a few more minutes here and get ready to take off.
Can I say shout out to my neighborhood?
Go for it. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
shout out to southeast, northeast. Yeah, yo.
Let's go.
Yo, hey, whatever.
There it
You
is.
live? Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
live. No, you're good.
I feel like,
Thanks a lot.
thank
Awesome,
you.
guys.
Have
Take
a
care.
good night.
Think about going vegan. It's 2025. We can easily do it. What's going on, buddy? You want to try a few questions for YouTube?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay, okay.
I'll just be like,
Oh, I thought you were giving me. Oh, here you go
No,
with the
no.
mic.
Humans, animals are just a different type of understanding than humans, but we basically all breathe the same air.
Right?
And
He's preaching the vegan message.
I'm just saying, I mean, we're all made by some entity made us. So if you don't believe in it, you don't see oxygen, but you breathe it, and you
love
can't
that.
live without it.
Eyes
So
to see,
yeah.
nose to breathe, right?
Yeah.
They got,
Love,
take
love,
care.
love, love.
Have a great night. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Anybody want to try? Test your values out a little bit? Good night, guys. Run away. We are all animals, exactly what Haas says. Yeah. Eat the cat. This is not the stream for you, man. We're not talking about people, although we are talking about people, but you're not getting the point. Like I'm telling you that if you are for the Palestinian initiative, you're vegan or you're a hypocrite. Sorry, it's just the action speaking louder than words. Are you against violence or are you for violence, bud? Ryan, it's an amazing array of avocados. Hi there. Am I allowed to interview people out here? It's like public domain, right? Okay, cool. Thank you. Got to double check. Got to double check. All right. Yeah, follow me on Instagram too, all of them. I'm on all the socials, guys, same name. What's going on? All right, you want to try?
No.
Oh, okay.
My wife wants to take me a picture.
Oh, okay, we're going to get a pic. Okay, why not? But you got to take a card before we go. Can I give you a card?
Sure.
Okay, heck yeah.
You think this is funny.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey, you know, that's the beauty of being in the city. There's all
that's
kinds of
true.
characters around.
Oh, yes. Good.
Amazing. Here, take a card at least. So I got a YouTube channel if you want to check it out.
Sure.
It's just information. I'm sorry? Yeah, it's just information that's in spirit of helping people. That's all it is. In 2025, we don't need anything from an animal nutritionally. So we go out and we speak to people about, you know, values and morals and stuff, because most people don't know. Nobody does. 99% of people they either don't know or they consciously know and they don't want to change, right? But I'm good. Thank you though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, look at that. We're taking a picture here together. That man just offered me a cigar. This is city life. This is city life, guys.
Yes.
But yeah, what I do is I go out and I just ask people a few questions, right? Because if we're against animal abuse, then we're vegans at heart. But when we're voting for systems that exploit others, like non-vegan systems, then there's a distortion with our values and our actions, right? And since you don't need anything nutritionally, we have to think about what we're doing to them. You know, I've been vegan 12 years, my daughter's vegan, and you can find so many delicious vegan foods. The vegan steaks, the vegan meat, cheese, milk, eggs. You can find the vegan versions of. And then you get... Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, you can find out how to... That's cool. Well, you can find out how to repurpose land to grow plants. You know, on an energy conversion rate basis, it's more efficient. It's just that the demand's not really there for. You probably see it through your purview. The demand isn't quite there as much as it is for animals. But you know, we're at an inflection point to where we're trying to tilt paradigms. And we love farmers. Vegans love farmers. We're trying to spearhead initiatives that repurpose land for different growing dynamics. So, but thanks for stopping by. I know you just wanted to stop by. Absolutely.
I love the city. I love this. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I respect everybody.
right on. Well, check out my channel.
I'll do that.
Like and subscribe if you can. You know, you guys enjoy this beautiful night. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, someone's going to offer you a beer in a second or something. Well, take care, guys. Have a great night. All right, we're back to the chat. Back to outreaching you guys in the chat. Bear isn't vegan. This is the intelligence I come back to. No, I'm sorry. And I get it, Mosquito. And I'm not trying to, listen, this is not something against people. This is something against the argument. So we launch an attack against the argument. And the argument is spearheaded and championed by none other than control narratives that benefit monetarily from people not knowing. So we're just out here to help good people change. Because good people will change. They're not going to change if they don't know. Guys, they're not going to change if they don't know. So we got to tell them. We have to at least imbue them, give them that right to have information. And it's not fair to just be on the side of mainstream media and let them completely be deluded. Us vegans, we were not vegan until later. I am upset that I was tricked for 30 years. I am upset that I was voting for rape and slavery. I am upset that I voted for a 5-year-old to have its throat slit so I could eat its flesh. I am upset that I thought that was normal, necessary, and nice. Thank you, Ryan. Everybody like and subscribe. Thank you. But, so we're out here just, you know, trying to help people. This is in the spirit of love for animals and the people. So if you're vehemently against this, you need to question what you're defending. Burgers are great. Find the vegan version of. Thanks, Lewis. We're opportunistic omnivores. We're surely not obligate carnivores, right? Oh, God. Not your body, not your choice. Exactly. Not being vegan is saying your body, my choice. Let's see if we can get these guys. You guys want to try a few quick questions for YouTube? Test your values? All right, hard no. Hey man, people aren't going to have the guts to come over. Some people are going to be dubious. Some people are going to be just not in the social mood. I respect all of it. But, hi guys. But we're out here and we will be tasking the public more. You'll see more pop-ups like this. There'll be networks, and I do plan on starting a network where we start proliferating this kind of activism far and wide. So you heard it here first. I would like to have some kind of hub that we as activists, animal rights activists, and maybe specifically live outreach animal rights activists can all rendezvous at, and we can hive mind, and we can test, troubleshoot, stress test different ways to reach the public. But the more of us that are out here tasking and keeping people accountable, the better. What does the sign say? It's backwards. Oh, that's just kind of reflected like that via YouTube. It says, why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. We ask if they know what veganism is. We ask if they're against animal abuse. And then we ask, why aren't they vegan yet? So those are the 3 questions. I was thinking of mixing up my questions a little bit tonight. And you'll see if that happens. But I'll let that be a surprise. You're amazing. Thank you. I appreciate you, Kitty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Vegan solidarity, right? Hey, and if you guys don't think you can get, some muscles on a plant-based diet, check it out. I mean, I lift a little bit. I distance run, and I've been vegan 12 years. You don't need any crap from an animal to build muscle. You're just putting bad stuff in your body. Bad stuff. All right. Hi there. Kind of dying down on volume a little bit. 9 years here, never stopping. Let's go. That's awesome. right? Because once your why is strong enough, you don't need the willpower. Jesus ate fish. If Jesus was here, he'd be vegan. If you're arguing against that, oh man, I appreciate that, Haas. Thank you, sir. Oh man, yeah, you know, I'm just, it's the genetics, I think. Like the genetics are there, right? I have like a short head bicep. I mean, I'm not incredibly strong, but I mean, I guess I won one of the genetic handouts. I feel like I could never make the sacrifice to go vegan. You could do it, Arm and Hammer. You could do it. It's absolutely possible. Yeah, it's not even just possible. It's super, super easy. Hi guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Let's test your values a little bit. Okay. Good night, guys. Anyway, so you could definitely do it because once your why becomes strong enough, it does itself. It pulls you. There is a pull dynamic. You're not pushing with willpower to keep up the vegan discipline. And it's like, it's insane. It's like every meal is just like, feels like running 10 miles. It's a pull action. What's going on, buddy? You guys want to try questions for YouTube? Test your values? Up to you. Hi, guys. You good? All right. Have a good night, guys. Easy to do in 2025. I'm getting some little pushback there. Little pushback. Could be anybody. There you go. Exodus 21. If Jesus was here, he would be vegan. There's no arguing that. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values out? It's not nice being not vegan. And we will keep saying things like this just to get people a little bit thinking. It's not nice being not vegan. Jesus is in heaven and there's no death. Hi, Lynn. How's it going? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good point there, too. But if Jesus was here today in 2025, of course he would be vegan. He is the most compassionate man that ever lived. If you're arguing that, you're defending and you're saying that Jesus was not compassionate. That's literally what you're saying. Literally what you're saying. So fallacious. Anyway, plants feel pain. There you go. That's an argument for veganism. Hi, guys. Plants feel pain is an argument for veganism. Plants feel pain is a non-vegan problem. We won't go too deep into that, but anyone that wants to bring up the bugs or wants to bring up, hi, guys. Anybody want to try? Test your values out a little bit? Up to you. Have a good night, guys. How about you guys? YouTube Live, testing out values tonight. You're vegan? Let's go. Let's go. Tell the world. Don't be scared. That's what we do. You're vegan? He goes, I am vegan, with like this huge attitude problem. He's probably either lying or I don't know. Anyway. Thanks for being here, guys. I just asked the other security guard. She said this is public domain. Show me. I need to see it. Can you show me? You gotta show me.
From the property. The police is on his way.
Just show me.
So unless you want to.
You're on camera, lying. I want to see the public domain. I want to see the layout.
Can you bring me a officer? Can you get officer?
That's what I want to hear.
A bank of paper. I asked him how to take down his camera. He's recording.
Everybody's taking pictures out here. It's the same thing. We're just taking pictures.
You have to take it there.
We're taking pictures. Yeah, everybody's doing the same thing.
Take it there.
We'll wait for your boss to get here. I'm not listening to you. That's not going to happen.
Can you bring me paperwork?
Just bring your boss. Enough. No, they're not. And don't be scared. When you're out here speaking up for the defenseless, don't be scared of people telling you to leave. That's another thing. I know I'm on public domain. Well, at least I think I am. Somebody already told me that. So I'm going to go with their word over this one's word. And we're going to get proof. Last time I heard this was public domain. Going to threaten me with the police? Not going to happen. We're not moving at all, Ryan. Isn't it a shame? You're out here, you're speaking up for those that don't have a voice, and you have this military-industrial complex that has just a grasp on everything legal and all functional life, and they want to shut you down. Ain't gonna happen tonight, guys. Let's see what they come back with. Got a Karen police officer. Hi, guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? Test your values out? Have a good night, guys. But I am going to stay until I mentioned an hour, and my car is up in 5 minutes, so they got 5 minutes to come down here and do what they're going to do. But I only got 5 minutes on my meter, so. All right, we got a Karen police officer here. Don't end up on cops. Let's bring the NYPD down. She should have better behavior when talking to the public. If she's trying, hi guys. You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube? You are, let's go. Let's go, tell the world, right? We're not gonna be scared anymore. Let's go, get them vegan. Define animal. Yeah, everybody like and subscribe. I'm sure we'll be making a short out of that. Oh my. Jillian, are you, oh my God. Do I have a friend that's watching me right now? Anyway, guys, there's really no more people around here, so we're waiting for the potential law enforcement to come here. I don't think that's gonna happen. Bye, guys. Have a great night, guys. Take care. Thought we had some healthy conversations out here today. We're not moving until she has her boss come. Oh, now she's going downstairs. Well, maybe she's running away. But we will go to the absolute 60-minute mark, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. Lewis, exactly. I mean, and who are you to just talk to people like that? I'll proportion that mutual respect right back to you, and I'll talk to you like shit. So that's what you get. Mutual respect is not a one-way. It's goes both ways. Goes both ways. Anyway, let's get this back to the animals. Anyway, if you're just getting here, like and subscribe to the channel. We're out here speaking up for animals tonight. We're asking the public, one, we're asking them what is veganism, kind of fleshing out a real answer and hopefully intercepting them with the correct answer. Two, we ask them if they're against animal abuse. And then three, we ask them why aren't they vegan yet? And because seamlessly, the third question tees up. If you now know the definition of veganism and you're against animal abuse, what's going on, guys? Try a few questions for YouTube, test out your values. You guys good on that? All right, good night. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try a few questions for YouTube, test out your values? All right, guys. A lot of no's, Getting shut down. It's okay, we've already had some beautiful conversations. The first one, I would say, is the best. So, yeah. Oh, Johnny Vegan Seed in the house. What's going on, sir? Kitty says, I want to go vegan. I need help. I've been vegetarian for 14 years. That's so amazing. Okay, awesome. So, hi, guys. Anybody want to try? 3 quick questions? All right. This is the one that told me it was okay. Hi. You're the one that told me it was okay, right? You're the one that told me it was okay to be out here, right? Okay, cool. There's another one running around like with her head cut off. Oh, okay. So there's no problem with it being here. I don't know what that lunatic was lamenting. She's gone now, so we're not worried about that. Anyway, so Kitty, you can definitely do it. Vegetarian for 14 years, that's amazing. And I'm assuming you went vegetarian, for the animals. So I don't know if you know how dairy works, but a farmer basically sticks his hand inside of the anus of a cow and holds down the cervix and then pumps ejaculated bull semen into the vagina, all against his will. And that happens because we want milk. That happens because we want cheese. So if you're against like egg-set cow getting raped 4 to 5 times during her life, she gets her baby taken away, then she's slaughtered when she's spent, hopefully that'll be like a strong Y factor to get you to go vegan, because you can find all the vegan versions of in the plant-based space. Yeah, the dairy industry is pretty much just as bad as, or even worse as the beef industry. All right, we're about to hit the hour threshold, everybody. I got to get back to my car. Everybody like and subscribe to the chat. Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you guys here. It's been a pleasure opening some hearts and minds out here, having some beautiful dynamics with interested people. Anyway, I'll keep you guys posted for the next live, but tonight's Georgetown, I think it was a success. We had a lot of drama. We had some characters. We had some people that were just having a good time. Watch Game Changers on Netflix. All right, you guys have a great night. Bye, everybody. And it looks like we're clear of the police, apparently. I think that was a nothing